You. Heavy rain here always means problems for the Tijuana River Valley.
CBS 8's Shannon Handy joins us live from San Isidro with a look at conditions there and the issues this latest storm has caused. Shannon?
Marcella and Carlo, I'm here on Hollister, a portion of which is closed tonight due to flooding. Now, not only do we see a lot of flooding out here today, but this storm also brought more sewage to the area and may have played a role in one man's death. Around 1:20 this morning, lifeguards from San Diego Fire and Rescue recovered a body found floating near Del Mar Road and Camino de la Plaza. Early reports from U.S. Customs and Border Protection indicate the person may have been a migrant crossing the border with a group of other migrants when he drowned.
The victim had been floating face down for over half an hour and had not moved positions, per reports given by Border Patrol.
This latest storm caused the Tijuana River to rise and flood over in several areas, leading to at least a half dozen road closures like at Saturn near Sunset. This is one of the roadways here in the Tijuana River Valley that typically floods during heavy downpours. First responders say when you get to an area like this, don't even think about crossing over. Other roads impacted included Monument and Hollister. That's where we ran into Fabian Gonzalez. He drove partially through, saying he had to check on Ponyland, a horse ranch his friend owns. How is it?
It's bad. The back part is like 6 inches more, and the water's gonna come through the back part. Yeah.
What about the animals?
She took most of them all out. There's some that's still in high ground right now.
I later spotted the Humane Society out surveying the flooding. An employee told me they did not perform any rescues, but asked people in need of help to reach out. I also came across Dustin Gregg, who lives nearby. He was driving around seeing if he too could offer any assistance.
It's not safe to try to pass there. I've seen cars get stuck out there before, and I kind of came out here to see if anybody was stuck, and I got a tow strap, maybe give them a hand.
Aside from the flooding concerns, the storm also brought a new layer of sewage to the Tijuana River. This was the scene off of Del Mar, a pile of trash so big it stretched well beyond the length of a football field.
I mean, it would be a good time to maybe start up a cleanup crew afterwards and get it all sorted out. We'd all appreciate that over here.
And that is exactly what South Bay officials have long been fighting for. In fact, the Imperial Beach mayor was just in Washington, D.C., seeking funding to help with that very problem. Carlo and Marcella?
Shannon, you mentioned a body recovered in that area this morning. Were there any water rescues performed? Any people pulled to safety?
We checked with San Diego Fire, and they say earlier this morning there were 2 people that were rescued along the San Diego River, so far from this area, but they were okay. They were just stranded on the banks. And actually, during that report, the lifeguards just drove by. I just spoke with them seconds ago, and I asked how the day is going here because I've actually seen them patrolling the area throughout the day, and they say, fortunately, things were pretty mellow here in the Tijuana River Valley, and they did not perform any rescues.
All right. Shannon Handy reporting live for us from South Bay. Thanks, Shannon.